Emmerdale exclusive. Ryan Hawley on Robert Sugden's explosive return, his rivalry with John, and real-life friendship behind the scenes. The drama in Emmerdale has taken an electrifying turn in recent weeks, with the unexpected return of a fan-favorite character leaving viewers stunned and speculating about what's next. Ryan Hawley, who plays the enigmatic and troubled Robert Sugden, made his shocking comeback at a moment that couldn't have been more dramatic, just as his former love Erin Dingle was preparing to marry his own half-brother, John Sugden. In a soap where betrayals, secrets, and sibling feuds are part of daily life in the Dales, this storyline has quickly risen to become one of the most explosive of the year. But while on-screen tensions run sky-high, Ryan Hawley has opened up in a revealing interview about the real-life camaraderie that exists behind the scenes, particularly with Oliver Farnworth, who plays the complex and increasingly dangerous John. A shocking return. Robert walks back into Erin's life. It was a moment fans had been dreaming about for years. Robert Sugden, long presumed to be out of the picture after serving time in prison for murder, reappeared just as Erin Dingle was on the cusp of moving on with his life. What should have been a happy new beginning for Erin became instantly complicated. As Erin prepared to tie the knot with John, Robert arrived, throwing everything into chaos. He declared his enduring love for Erin, and, in a moment that sent social media into a frenzy, the two shared a secret kiss. For many longtime Emmerdale viewers, it was a moment of déjà vu, a powerful callback to the emotionally intense, Robran years. Robert and Erin's relationship has been one of the show's most talked about love stories, defined by passion, betrayal, heartbreak, and redemption. Seeing them reunite, even for a brief moment, reignited all those emotions. But the reunion was fleeting. Despite the kiss, Erin ultimately chose to go through with the wedding, pledging his future to John, setting the stage for one of the most volatile love triangles in soap history. Back behind bars, but still pulling strings. Though Robert's appearance shook Erin to his core, it didn't come without consequences. By showing up uninvited and unannounced, Robert broke the terms of his bail, and was swiftly sent back to prison. However, if anyone thought that would be the end of his involvement, they were mistaken. Next week, viewers can expect a dramatic confrontation when John visits Robert in prison. In a tense scene filled with veiled threats and subtle manipulation, John taunts Robert about losing Erin, but the tables quickly turn when Robert drops a bombshell. With icy precision, Robert reveals to John that he and Erin shared a kiss. The revelation sends John into a fit of rage, threatening Robert in a way that's more than just empty bluster. For the first time, Robert sees a glimmer of something dangerous, a side of John that suggests he's capable of far more than petty jealousy. Robert's no stranger to danger, one insider at the show teased. But even he might be underestimating how dark John can get. A killer instinct? John's true nature comes to light. The storyline takes a sinister turn as Robert begins to suspect that John's capacity for violence goes far beyond harsh words. In light of John's angry outburst, Robert starts connecting the dots. Could his half-brother be hiding a more sinister side? One that borders on psychopathic? The theory isn't far-fetched. Over the past few months, viewers have seen John display alarming behavior, manipulative, controlling, and now possibly violent. His relationship with Erin has always felt subtly coercive, and his reactions to Robert's return hint at a deeper, more unhinged personality lurking just beneath the surface. Fans are already speculating online that John may pose a lethal threat, not just to Robert, but possibly even to Erin himself. Ryan Hawley on working with Oliver Farnworth. While the drama on screen escalates to dangerous levels, the situation behind the scenes couldn't be more different. In real life, Ryan Hawley and Oliver Farnworth have built a strong and supportive friendship, despite their intense rivalry on the show. "I've never worked with Ollie before, but I've been having a lot of fun working with him," Ryan shared in a recent interview. "Me and him have quite a lot in common. He's a lovely guy. I really like him." For fans who associate Farnworth's portrayal of John with menace and manipulation, it might come as a surprise to learn that the actor himself is the complete opposite. "He's great at playing this character," Ryan continued. "And I'm really happy he's part of the cast." The respect and admiration between the two actors seem genuine, highlighting the professionalism and camaraderie that allow them to bring such emotionally fraught scenes to life. Playing opposites, when real-life chemistry makes on-screen conflict work. It's often said that the best rivalries on television come from actors who trust each other deeply off camera. Ryan and Oliver are perfect examples of this. Their ability to deliver scenes filled with bitterness, betrayal, and emotional volatility comes not from actual animosity, but from mutual respect. Obviously, he's a very different person to who he plays on screen, which is a testament to how good he is at his job, Ryan said. He's well liked around here, and deservedly so. In many ways, this strong off-screen friendship enhances their performances. It allows them to push the boundaries of their characters' conflict, knowing they have each other's support throughout. The legacy of Robran, and its shadow on Aaron's future. For years, Robert and Aaron's relationship, affectionately dubbed Robran by fans, dominated Emmerdale. It was a love story filled with heartbreak, redemption, and unbreakable chemistry. Even after Robert's exit, the memory of Robran continued to loom large in Aaron's storylines. Now, with Robert back and confessing his ongoing love, fans are once again torn. Should Aaron stay with John, who offers stability but perhaps hides darkness, or should he reconnect with the one man who has always truly understood him, even if it means revisiting old wounds? The show's writers are clearly aware of the emotional stakes. This isn't just about choosing between two men, it's about Aaron choosing between his past and his future, between security and passion, between love and danger. A tale of two brothers. Adding even more weight to the storyline is the fact that John and Robert are half-brothers, making the love triangle uniquely painful. Their shared blood makes the rivalry even more intense, especially with Aaron caught in the middle. For Robert, John represents everything he's tried to leave behind: manipulation, secrecy, betrayal. But for John, Robert is a threat not just to his relationship, but to his sense of identity and place in the Sugden family. The prison confrontation will likely mark a turning point. Once John realizes how much of a threat Robert still poses, his darker instincts could fully emerge, with devastating consequences. Though currently back behind bars, Robert Sugden isn't one to fade quietly into the background. His influence is already seeping back into the village, and viewers can expect more twists in the weeks to come. Will Robert find a way to reclaim his freedom, and possibly Aaron? Or will his actions from the past continue to define his future? One thing's certain: Robert Sugden's return is no cameo. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one that promises love, loss, and possibly tragedy. Fans react. Social media erupts with #RobranReturns. Since Robert's return aired, social media has exploded with fan reactions. Hashtags like #RobranReturns, #Justice for Robert, and #Team Robert have trended on X, formerly Twitter, with thousands of fans expressing their hopes for a Robran reunion. Others are more cautious, pointing out that Aaron deserves happiness, and that Robert's past mistakes can't be ignored. Meanwhile, a growing number of fans are calling for John to be exposed for who he really is. A reunion, or a farewell? In the world of Emmerdale, nothing is ever truly final. Characters return from prison, presumed dead figures resurface, and even the most unlikely couples can find their way back to each other. But as of now, Robert's return has raised more questions than answers. Will we see a Robran reunion? Will John's secrets be revealed? And will Robert survive his encounter with a brother who may have murder in his heart? No matter the outcome, Ryan Hawley's return has already reignited a passionate fanbase and injected fresh energy into one of Soplan's most compelling sagas.